back at it. Oh, again. Let's make our way towards the school. Your phone can reveal your past lives. Rotometry. What does that mean? Hisui? Oh, a new Rotom case. I didn't know that was a thing. Rotom case. Yep, we can just change it into the Arceus phone case. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, there it was, just for a brief second. Oh, it's really hard to see. What about if I took a picture? No. Can't really... Alright, never mind. That's interesting, I never knew that an NPC was there. More Mesa Goza. This is a big area, and this is also where all the shops are. Here in this little plaza. We've got the hair salon right there, the purple sign. A bag merchant. Curious what they might have at Baggins here. Different colored canvas backpacks. And that's kind of all it is. I don't really like the beige color, so maybe I'll go with, they're not a violet one, just a purple one. Maybe it goes with the color scheme a little bit, so maybe you can pay with life points or with cash. I know it's league points. So if you're ever running low on cash, just say, hey, I got LP, and they're like, yeah, we accept that, I guess. Picnic Knacks. We've got, picnic customization. We actually haven't seen any picnics yet, so maybe I'll wait to customize until after we actually see it for once. A couple of coffee shops. That's not a shop we can't go into. We can't go into there, rather. Chansey Supply, our health department. We can get our various stat boosters and bitter herbs here. Was that a thing? This is a thing. This is, what, a sporting goods customization thing? Maybe not sporting goods, but being sporty? Or just being plain old fashionable? Yeah, looks like just plain old fashionable. Another coffee shop, some socks, glasses, shoes. Give me some cool shoes now. Performance sneakers. Oh, we had that to begin with? I didn't realize. Black shoes. I would like at least some new shoes. Haven't decided on what yet. Those are cool. But these go with the color. Gonna have to go with that. If I were playing Scarlet version, I'd probably want to go with that, but I'm not. Oh, these are kind of close to what I normally wear. In any case, Zapaldea footwear. Some hats. You know, regular old baseball cap type thing. And a Gatsby cap. Oh, good day, governor. 10 pence for a newspaper. Alright, we're all decked out, ready for school, all in our purple gear. Oh, here comes trouble. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? Don't you want to be burned bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. I'm here to help. Huh? You want in on this too? You're here to sign up, we'll get you next. Get to you next. We nearly got this one in the bag. We're Team Star, kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look at us. But you knew that, right? No? I don't know who you are.
Another ignorant little nobody.
Do you have to go to the bathroom or something?
No! Here I'm finally part of Team Star, and I still get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks.
Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we've got no real choice but to battle, yeah?
That's true. You keep watching that little Four Eyes over there. I'll make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. Just let me run over here real quick and do a pose.
Time to fight Team Star. Trudle's poison type, so maybe Mudshot will do a little bit here, if it hits. Alright, alright. And because it got slowed, now I can go in for the kill. So much for that mouse.
Huh. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Ugh, wasn't nobody like you so good at battling anyway. That's just not right.
No way, he beat you? I just noticed that Grunt A has a Team Star logo tattooed on her arm. And I want to think it's the watercolor, or not the watercolor, but the water type tattoos where they just wash off rather than a permanent one. Seems like something these kids would do. Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up on Team Star's ranks?
Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? It's that student council dweeb.
She's gonna report us if we don't book it.
I can't believe you, what a geek. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you ever need with me.
Team Star.
Wait, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that way wrong. Way wrong, sorry. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. Well, with all the stars on you. I don't know how I didn't see it before. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you?
Hi. We weren't not doing that.
Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra-rare gift to you.
Glowy thing! It's a Terra Orb.
With this Terra Orb, you can terrestrialize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see, after it terrestrializes, I'm pretty sure your Lechonk will be a normal type. Normally you gotta take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put in a good word for you. Now time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explain it to you.
Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with his Terra Pokemon? Is that it?
Got a problem? You wanna battle me instead?
Never mind, I'll take my chances with the new kid and his tiny pig.
Then take your places and battle! God, I wanna be a part of this so bad.
Wait a second, there it is. Bit of a long lead in, but hey, here we go. Team Star Grunt B. Young Goose. Alright, terrestrializing, the gimmick of this region. It changes into the Terra type of you know, whatever it wants to be. And you can't terrestrialize again until you go heal at a Pokemon Center. So you only get the one battle, and then that's it for a little while. Alright, we're gonna do a terrestrialized tackle. Spirit Bomb, go! When normal terrestrialized, the Pokemon gets a diamond ring on their head. Terrestrializing only affects what type your Pokemon is. It doesn't affect any other stats. Your Pokemon burn so bright. I'm on fire. And we're back to normal.
Nice, what a geek, you pulled off terrestrializing, no problem. Moves of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized, you know. Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up your strategic options. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at a Pokemon Center after every use by healing up your team, though.
Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah? Hasta la vista!
Me too, hasta la vista! So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. Excuse me. I just... Well, thanks. Bye. So yeah, see you around. Aw, look at you, What Geek, already becoming a big hero around campus.
Yeah, me and my 6 team. My big hero.
I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so we better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world.
Ugh, staircases? Forget that. I'm out of here. The reason I say that is because we're actually close by to a small little pathway, walkway, not even a route, where we can find some more wild Pokemon, including one of our next team members. So if we head over here to this smaller staircase, this is actually the path to the Pokemon League, believe it or not. Yeah, it's... Oh, shoot. I thought we could just access it right here. No. My mistake. We'll have to get back there a little bit later. But yeah, that's the Pokemon League. We can just access it after a lot of tutorial in Mesa Goza. Very first town. Before we get any badges whatsoever, we can just walk up to the Pokemon League building. Very different from Generation 1. I assume there's been a glitch discovered where you can get to the Pokemon League in Generation 1 without doing anything whatsoever. Like just clip out of bounds or tweak the game data somehow on a totally legit copy of the game. Because, man, that generation is bugged. Anyway, here we are. That's a lot of books.
Here we are, What a Geek. Welcome to Uva Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead to all different parts of the school. Totally big enough to let loose in battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Are you not responsible for it?
Master What a Geek, Miss Nimona. How'd you find your first school commute?
We had a blast.
I imagine Miss Nimona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nimona.
Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, What a Geek? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director.
You did? Where?
It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack.
That is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there?
Actually, What a Geek flexed on him and ran him off.
Just by flexing, you say? Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master What a Geek, but you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Miss Nimona, do remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles.
Right. Yes, sir, Director.
A child with an Eevee backpack, you say? I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. And Miss Nimona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jacques about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such goings-on.
You got it, sir.
Now, but look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon.
We're in Class 1A, What a Geek. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Fast travel, teleportation. Okay, I need to know. They fixed it. Okay, so you see those kids over on the side that are kicking their feet? In Switch 1 version, those guys ran at half the frame rate. They were very obviously not meant to be seen at this distance. But hey, even now, in the Switch 2 version, they're running at 60. That's pretty good. That's a real step up, unfortunately, but it is a step up all the same. Good morning, Mr. Jacques. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it?
Oh, me, I want to hear the news.
Just the one kid? All right. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. Now, enough rabble-rabbling. All right, you can come in. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Right, I'm What a Geek.
So calm and collected, he's pretty cool.
Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, What a Geek. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question?
Me, can I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon?
I like collecting. I kind of like everything, but I like collecting Pokemon.
Really? Awesome, I'm totally the same.
Does anyone else have a question for the new classmate?
Me, I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill, What a Geek. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right?
I want to complete the well, yeah, I do. Complete the Pokedex.
Glad I got you set up with that Pokedex app if you like collecting that much.
Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, What a Geek. I'm Mr. Jacques. I teach biology here at the Academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. Alright, you ragamuffins, be nice and friendly to our new classmate.
We will, Mr. Jacques.
And now, we're just out of class. Everyone else is staying, but we get to leave. You can hang out around the school and actually take classes, and you get some things out of it. So, eventually I will be taking the classes here at the Academy, but for now, we need to get back to exploring, so let's get the tutorial stuff out of the way. At the cafeteria, we can order food. So, again, all simple meal powers here, but nice to have in a pinch. And speaking of food and camping gear and meal powers, oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? I don't think we've met. What? Come on, I gave you Miraidon's Pokeball. Did I forget to introduce myself? Well, the name's Arvin. No need to tell me your name. What a geek, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. What's this dream first? Caught your interest, have I? You want to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but the fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging, it'll even boost the immune system. But can we eat that? These herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldea, and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's going to be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. Because, see, Titans are... well, I think they've got to be things like this. Whoa. Is that a Donphan? Looks a little different. Whoa. Cryptid footage of maybe a Donphan. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Yeah, you and your squirrel. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either. And I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Yeah. I like battling. Nope, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you. Does my Arc phone have jiggle physics? That's a little weird. Alright, we've got 5 Titans to go find eventually. Each one a different type. And this starts the Path of Legends. Arvin, your little cup attached to your bag is clipping into the cafeteria stall. Look at it go. Let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later. Ha! Stew, like cooking. Yes, I like cooking, what of it? And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. Bag of Stardust? I'm gonna sell this. I mean, you can cook with it, but give the idea some serious thought, please! What did he mean by you can cook with it? Hello? This is What a Geek, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I can talk to you. Hope you don't mind. I'm sorry, who are you? My name's Cassiopeia, but never mind that. It's you that I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, What a Geek. You know about Team Star, right? No. Nice try, but I know for a fact you've already crossed paths with them. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some Academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level, and I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Yeah, okay. No need to reply right this second, we can discuss the details some other time. You're starting to sound a lot like Arvin. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Master Watergeek. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? I'll be more careful. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, young man. Bye. Team Star, you say? Alright, back at the front entrance, but we still got a little bit more to explore. Namely, the staff room where Nemona's hanging out. Lots of unique character models in here. And the most unique character model right there. Very well, Champion Nemona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is gonna be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. You're very purple. Oh, pardon me.
Oh, Watergeek, hey!
Who's that?
Piqued your interest, huh? That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong, and she can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? Now, I know you said you're all about completing the Pokedex, but hear me out. You should try to reach champion rank like me.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, wow. Hang on, though. I got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you'll have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that's left is a special test, the Champion Assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream! The coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during the last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we've got going on here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of this school year. It's great! You get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want.
Sounds dangerous, but cool?
I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was a treasure I found? Maybe? I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map app in case you decide to go for it.
You're starting to sound a lot like Arvin. There we go, we got our 8 gyms, very classic Pokemon League stuff. Everyone a different type, all specializing in that type. The Victory Road.
Give it some thought. Bye.
While we're here in the staff room, we got a couple of other teachers to talk to. Whoop, wait a minute. Ding dong dong ding. Calling Master Watergeek to the director's office, please. Once again, Master Watergeek to the director's office, please. What did I do? It wasn't me, I swear. It was Arvin. Toilets clogged, definitely Arvin.
Taking time out of your day to attempt to converse with me? You must be absolutely mad.
Oh, that's nice of you, Miss Teacher Lady.
Hello, Watergeek. Feel free to come ask me questions anytime.
I don't have any questions, apparently. Wow, thanks for coming to say bonjour. That's our language teacher, Salvatore. To the director's office, because we can't go anywhere else. Thank you for coming, Master Watergeek. Have you been enjoying your time here at Uva Academy? I've learned so little. That is most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. Does it have anything to do with the fossils you have preserved on the walls? Because they're pretty cool. I want to know what that plant turns into after being revived from a fossil. Seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. You have a friend? Where are they? Oh, no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Let me slot in this DVD. What? Hello, What a Geek. It is nice to meet you. My name is Professor Turo. I carry out Pokémon research within the Great Crater of Paldea, at a site known as Area Zero. The professor is, in fact, a graduate of our fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. What a Geek, student ID number 805C393. You're the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon, is that correct? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that you are honest in confirming the facts. Not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. With what?
Yeah?
Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met.
Yes.
Miraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. I'm no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Miraidon on my behalf?
Yeah, sure, I like Sandwich Lizard.
I do appreciate your agreement. Miraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. Oh, boo! It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time for it to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone.
Look, it's modeled after Arceus.
I will be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status.
But I decked it out. Any comment on it, Professor?
Until then.
Yeah, yes!
Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? Turo, don't tell me you actually did it. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life, together with that Miraidon.
Yeah, look at these fossils. There's like an old amber here. I don't know what this horn is. And there's a dinosaur print. Wonder if you can get any DNA from that one. Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here, What a Geek. Oof, getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, What a Geek. Let's go check it out.
You're gonna invade my dorm room this early? Are you not telling me anything? Something, Nimona?
Ta-ta-ta-chan! From today on, this is your room, What a Geek. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Totally. I love battling in here. Nothing. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy, and you must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on a bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you've rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. Adios.
This is a nice furnished room. Too bad we're not going to spend any time in here, and we can't even customize the dang thing. Alright, let's take a sleep so we can progress the plot, and as days go by, days quickly fly by as you start your new life at Uva Academy. And then at last the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. I went 3 days without battling. I'm starting to get antsy. I want to throw my Pokeballs. I want my beasts to do battle with other beasts.
It's time!
I know. Enough talking, let's go.
I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard.
Oh, hi. I thought you already left. Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Everyone? Well then, it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy for 3 days. But now it is time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokémon that live here. And get to know the people, too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokémon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together. Learn new things together. Share each other's thoughts and feelings. And find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study. When you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin! Onward!
Yay, we get to leave school!
And he said travel the world. That means we can leave Paldea if we are so inclined. That's crazy. Lizard!
Tomaya, it's time for the great outdoors! Come on, Cyclozar, we're riding out.
Love that Cyclozar's cry is a revving noise. Take care, everyone, and remember, the Great Crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is in violation of school rules.
What are you waiting for, What a Geek? Let's go! Vamonos!
Alright, I'm vominosing. Hi, Nimona. How it do?
What a Geek! What a Geek! The treasure hunt, it's finally starting!
What do they mean by treasure?
Yeah, fair question since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk.
Wish there was like a rail we could slide down on this staircase.
The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Uva Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily, but you can do that. We're just more making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You can try to beat Pokemon gyms, you can help out people in need, you can hunt for real capital T treasure if you want it even. There's stuff we'd never learned sitting in a classroom, you know. This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready.
Yes.
Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself destinations? You can try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That'd get you on your way easy.
How's that for a student council president? Giving your own friends an insider advantage?
It's not a competition. Hi, Arvin? Insider advantage? Sheesh, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that he check out the gyms. It's up to What a Geek whether he goes.
What a Geek's gonna have his hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Because you can't think for yourself. That hits a little close to home, actually. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the lairs of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica.
En serio? Don't go filling his head with weird stories.
Hey, all I did was invite him along. It's still up to What a Geek whether he goes, right?
Ah.
Hello? What a Geek, your phone's ringing. It's the default ringtone, why don't you change that?
Hey, What a Geek,
Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got their own base. I need you to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out, from a distance. And heads up that the bosses each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. Wow, the power of a hacker. 5 more specialized types to deal with. For Starfall Street. I'm sorry, Starfall Street, Star. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one.
Wait 1 second, who are you supposed to be?
Okay, now it's raining.
And Team Star, those punks are a serious hazard. They're not What a Geek's problem.
That's right, because you got more important things to do, like getting an umbrella or a raincoat. Like searching out awesome ingredients with me. thought it was up to What a Geek to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you just said, Nimona and Arvin?
How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, What a Geek. Bye.
What was that all about?
What a Geek, I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We got a big adventure to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like.
Big old building, and they all look the same.
Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what to do, What a Geek. Go where you want and do what it is you really want to do the most.
A treasure of our very own. For me, that's got to be my dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you've had in your life.
I guess.
He loves sandwich. What'd you come out for?
Oh my gosh, did you just come out because you said sandwich?
Well, you're not getting one.
Gas, gas. Seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, What a Geek?
Press plus button and you can ride me ride on. Heck yeah, motorbike dragon.
Whoa, it transformed. Now it really looks like some kind of weird Cyclizar. As long as you've got Miraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Paldea's your cloister.
Man, my character looks uncomfortable sitting up there. Look at him. He's wincing. Is something in the driver's seat, or is it just because it's raining? Yeah? Maybe. Well, if you're going to search for those Titan Pokemon, I'd say set out from the East Gate.
But since What a Geek is actually headed to take on some gyms, I'd say go for the West Gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east.
Man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy.
I'll head to a gym. See you around, What a Geek.
My friends don't give me conflicting information. Alright, time for the treasure hunt. Tackle whatever you want, whenever you want. It's pretty cool. But first, hello, What a Geek. This is Jacques. Hi, Mr. Jacques. It's raining. Sorry to bother you while I'm probably out searching for some nice treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. It's a special collaboration between our academy and another school. And would you believe it, What a Geek? Your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. You'll get to go study and experience the great outdoors off to the east, in the land of Kitakami. Well, I know where I'm going. To the east. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You really are a lucky one getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again, so you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. So that is the trigger for starting part 1 of the DLC of this game, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Also, kind of glazed over it, we're on our bike now. Miraidon! He can move around, he can jump, and that's kind of all he can do at this point. Now, they were saying go out the east gate, go out the west gate. I'm going to start by going out the north gate, because I have unfinished business up here. Again, this is where the Pokemon League is, that building over there. But, to me, more importantly, we've got some new Pokemon around here that beggar my interest. Lots of teeny little mice. And wouldn't you know it, it's Tandemouse. This is one of the cards I pulled. So it's going on the team. And yeah, they work as a duo. Throw a Pokeball and both get in the ball. Alright, Tandemouse caught. Let's add it to the team. The pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food they find exactly in half and then eat it together. I'm thinking collab. Let's add it to the team. Doesn't matter who we swap out. Ding. And there we have it. A quick warning. I'm not going to go too far up here, but quick warning all the same. This dude, he's fine. You can fight him. He's going to have Pokemon scaled to where you currently are in the game. But go a little bit further, and this lad up here
he actually has a black text box. Usually when you run into black text boxes with a yellow border, it indicates that they are slightly stronger for the region or the area you're currently in. This guy is a bit of an exception where he's even stronger than that, and he's meant to be taken on at the end when you're ready to actually fight the League. So we're not going to fight him, and what we are going to do is try to escape from this Tandem Mouse, or just fight it outright. Echoed Voice. If you're not familiar with that move, it's Fury Cutter. It does more damage the more you use it in a row. That Igglybuff is crying up a storm. Once we're done with this Tandem Mouse, we'll head out, and as I mentioned before, we're going to head out the East Gate. Not to the land of Kitakami, that's going to be a little bit later. We can start it now, and things that will be in that region will be scaled to us a little bit. I don't know how scaled everything will be there, but I am going to attempt going there soon, just not immediately. And when I do, I'll have a booster pack ready to open so I can pick something from Kitakami to add to the team. Before I forget, I'm going to auto-heal 2 new things. Hasta luego! I could stop in at this Pokemon Center to recharge my Terra Orb, but I'm not that concerned about it. It really doesn't matter which one you go, which gate you leave out of, because no matter what, you're going to be running into, in a row, a Gym, a Titan, and a Team Star base. Just not in that exact order. You'll sooner fight a Titan if you come out this East Gate, and you'll sooner fight a Gym if you go out the West Gate. But it doesn't really matter in the end. Hello, this is Whatageek's phone, right? It's me, Arvin. I was a bit worried about whether or not you managed to set out yet. You did end up deciding to set out east, right? After leaving the school? If so, you're not that far from the area where the Stony Cliff Titan is said to make its lair. Stories say it clings to cliffs, practically becomes part of the stone, then attacks from above. Though maybe you don't be staring up overhead all the time looking for a Titan only to go tumbling off some cliff you didn't see. If that ever does happen, you can open your map app and call yourself a flying taxi to pick you up. Some of those rocky areas are like a real maze, so try not to get lost, little buddy. If you find a Titan, let me know. Alright, off we go. We can check our map as we enter into this new area of the South Province. And have a look to see where the Path of Legends thing here is. We got a very blurry photograph for the the Rock Titan badge. We can see more about what's up ahead. Witnesses claim they've seen a giant stone moving on its own in Area 3 of the South Province, and the stone has a big swiveling eye stalks. Perhaps it's a Titan camouflaging itself to catch prey. Also on our map, we're seeing various star bursts of Pokemon types. These are raid dens, where you can go into a Terra raid battle and catch a uniquely typed, or uniquely Terra-typed Pokemon in there. I just went shopping for sandwich ingredients and bought more than I can use. We can kick back with his Pokemon at the camp, and we get a free heal for it. I don't know if that recharges our Terra Orb, but it's a free heal, so why not? Hello. Hey, new kid, I know it's up around here. Let me take a look at your Pokemon for you. What you got? Martina. I thought it was Marina, but whatever. Aerocuda, look at him float. All fish are known to float like that. Unlike the bird that's right underneath him, that is known for staying on the ground. Birds are known for staying on the ground, while fish are known to fly. Alright, finish it off. Don't finish me off. Stop your attack of fury. It sure did a number. Goodbye, little fish.
Tandemaus learned Helping Hand. Not that that's going to do you much good in this game. Unfortunately, double battles are pretty few and far between here in Paldea. We've got a new bird here, Rookidee. We've seen it before in Generation 8. Pure flying type, not very common of a type to see. But here we've got a new Paldean Pokemon that we're going to throw a Pokeball at. Rock Mushroom from Mario Galaxy. It's Knackley. Nuzzle is a physical electric move that always paralyzes. It's actually pretty useful in a tight pinch. Ho! That did a lot of damage. Surprised that did so much, actually. Let's use a Great Ball from here. Alright. Gotcha. Send that to the box, and we'll keep moving. After I heal my dudes. Makuhita, I wonder if Palmy can knock it out. It can, but it does take a little bit of damage. Another Palmy and a Rookidee. Gotta get a little bit more experience here. That's what I'd like to say if it actually decided to auto-battle on its own. More levels for the team. We got a Spoink here. Another classic Pokemon. There we go. And Shinx! Little lion cub. What happens if an electric type does battle with the electric type? The electric type wins! Just trying to get some cheap experience here without wasting a whole lot of time. But, oh, hang on. Yeah, usually on these signs is a Gimmighoul. Ooh, Super Potion. Very nice. Usually while you're on these paths, it's very easy to breeze right past everything and get to where you need to go. So, sometimes going off the beaten path and taking time to explore some things, it can be rewarding. Oh yeah, I've got experience candies. I should probably use some of those. Over here in our other items category, we can use item. Let's give all these to the Tandemaus. And I can learn Super Fang. That can actually be kind of useful. Let's get rid of Helping Hand, because it's not going to come into much use. Also realize that it's Jolly nature. Jolly increases speed and lowers special attack, and Tandemaus is fast, but not very specially strong. Hey, look at that! That's a glowing Jigglypuff. Wonder what that's about. Let's throw out our Pokemon and do battle with it. But wouldn't you know it, it terastallizes immediately. And now we have a Water-Terra type Jigglypuff. These Wild Terra Pokemon are unique in that you can't catch them right away. You're going to need to do damage to them until they get to a certain damage threshold, and then you can try to capture them. This might be a bit of a tough fight, but we'll be able to do it. I have faith. Oh no! I don't have faith anymore, actually. Hang on. It's over. I'm cooked. At least Zap will be if I don't switch him out. Switch her out. At least I know that this Jigglypuff is male, so if I do physical attacks on it with another male Pokemon, they won't inflict Cute Charm on themselves. Whoop! It's using Water Pulse, so now it actually gets Stab on its Water-type attack. Alright, we didn't do a lot of damage there, but that's because we just broke its Terra. Its Terastallization. Floating Pig! And there it goes. Could have caught it. Oh well. Wasn't thinking about that. Just didn't want to die. Getting a lot of Rookidee feathers out here. That's a gang right there. Look at them Shinx. Okay, we got a bitter root there and a zinc. Ooh. Do a little bit of auto healing and let's fight this guy. Yeah, I gotta tell you about this. It was all sparkly and all twinkly. A shiny Pokemon? Bird seems perfect for my little mouse. Oh, I can't do a dynamic camera angle here. Whoop. Yeah, that's what we all wanted to see. None of the Pokemon battle, just something else entirely. We're done here. Now we're all bruisey and loosey. Brucey Lucy, baby. Brucey Lucy. Let's see if we can make this jump. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's move on ahead. Get a couple more quick fights in. I don't think we can access that. Oh, no, we can. We got a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog type mountains and other heights. So there's always a ramp up there. We got Gulpin. Seen one of them before. Oh, it did a lot of damage to Palmy, though, and it wore itself out, so we couldn't finish the fight. What about now? Alright, we got it. Let's send the collab in. Dun 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 dun. Or dun 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 dun. There we go. That's the sound of healing up at the Pokemon Center. Alicia the musician. I wonder if she's got keys. Get 'em, mice. So the Tandem Mouse actually don't have a gender, so if Cute Charm is on this Igglybuff, it would never trigger. Look at their little tails. Alright, I don't know if Pound will knock it out this time now that Defense Curl is active. And the Echoed Voice certainly didn't either. Finish it off. Bada boom. I see they haven't fixed that issue. The musicians have that same haircut, no matter who you're fighting, and it always cuts into their cheek. Little unfortunate, but what can you do? You can improve the frame rate, but you can't improve the models. If we defeat 6 trainers, we can get a reward. So let's fight the rest of the trainers that we can find. But first. Did you know? Yep, D-pad controls. What can I buy from you? I should probably get more potions, because I've been using a lot of them with the auto heal feature. I'll get a couple more Pokédolls, just in case I run into a problem that I need to escape from. Nope. I thought I talked to the lady, which is not what I meant to do, but I'm glad this is now working. Okay, so in order to get Thunderfang, we need to defeat some Shinx. That seems easy enough. I can probably go ahead and do that. Ooh, the mice can learn Low Kick. Let's give that to them, because I don't have many fighting moves otherwise. Let's get rid of Echoed Voice. Got Psybeam. None of the 3 things can learn it. Palmy can learn Metal Claw. That's odd. Everything can learn... Most things can learn Swift, rather. Everything can learn Rest. Thunder Wave. Nice to have. Alright. Let's get some Shinx knocked out. And it looks like the sun is starting to set. So night will be setting in soon. Oh. The gang. Here we go. Get some auto battling going. 2 Shinx Fang right there, so that's a Thunder Fang TM ready to be made. Do it, Lechonk. You got it. Let's fight one of them. Oh, that one's level 11. Wow. Yeah, you better not move. Probably could have caught it because I still haven't registered it to the Pokedex. Oh well, I'll do that soon enough. Covet. I think that's stronger than Tackle. Yeah, it is. And it has the potential of stealing an item if they're carrying something. And I guess our bird learned something else too. Alright, let's go make that TM. I would like the Thunder Bite. And let's get rid of Thunder Shock. Yeah. Might be bite. Like, yeah. Kicking myself. Might be shooting myself in the foot. That's the phrase. In the event that I run into something that lowers my attack, and I need special attack, but whatever. Hey, what a geek. So from what I can gather, the Stony Cliff Titan likes to lurk somewhere in this rocky area. I had to look around, but I couldn't find any trace of it. Maybe it's way up high on a cliff or something? Nah, it's impossible. I don't think it'd be hiding somewhere that tricky, so don't go falling off of any cliffs or anything trying to search it out somewhere too strange. You just give your map app a look if you're feeling stumped. It's pretty handy. Yeah, no worries. I'm just doing a little bit of exploring. There's a TM up there. Let me see if I can get to that. Free item. A float stone makes our Pokemon lighter. Alright. Give me that. Helping hand. Not as cool. Ooh, another items. Several other items. A Great Ball. Can't complain. At least not this early. Battle me, for I am mighty. Oh no, black text box. He must be mighty. Battle me, for I have given my Pokemon a mighty item to hold, and I am mighty. Severino. Oh no, not another Jigglypuff. Level 17. Oof. This is gonna be tricky, I'm sure. Hi, Gimmighoul, I see you on that sign. So you gave your Pokemon an item to hold. What if I took it? Nope, no luck. Ow! Come here, you. No cute charm. Alright, that's Lechonk down. Unfortunate. But we still got some others to pick up the slack. Let's do Thunderfang. Bite him. What we got? Dig. Ooh, that's a strong move for this early on in the game. Let's get rid of Charge. Skiddo. Yeah, let's get out of there. Super Fang ought to do pretty decent damage for a couple of turns. My team of mice versus a goat. Chomp. Oh no, him Wagtail. Leftovers? Wait a minute. That's a powerful item. I am curious, though, if I could possibly thief it off of him with Covet. Oh no, Super Fang didn't work. I think I will be in trouble in just a second once I send out my pig. Because I don't think it's going to be faster than Skiddo here. But let's have faith. And I'm going to Terrastalize and do Covet. Come on, Lechonk. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh no! No, I don't believe anymore. I couldn't get the leftovers, I'm sorry. I am certainly in trouble if I'm going to be continuing to use just these three. Guess it's a good thing I have a bird in reserve, but for all intents and purposes, I probably just kind of lost this fight. Razor Leaf's gonna hit extra hard now. Oh, this is gonna be rough for just... Yep, for just Palmy. Get out of here. Regardless of the actual fight results, let's just consider that a failure of a fight. So anyway, here comes the bird that I have not been using. Just kind of had it in my party. Haha! Ability! The one-time Big Pex has been useful ever. Shame I couldn't get any experience for the three guys I'm actually using, but oh well. Fight's over, that's all that counts. My might and my items meant nothing in the face of a mighty trainer like you. Oh god. I want to go to the Pokemon Center, get away from me. I don't think Tarantula can run. It's too slow. Get out of there. There we go. Okay. We out. We're good. Not the TM machine. I want the Pokemon Center. There we go. Much better. Whew, that was rough. Charge up the Terra. By the way, you can lock on to Pokemon. They blurred out, by the way, Lechonk's little thing because it was using the Japanese font for an English game. Having a Japanese font, it's hard to understand, I guess. I guess that's why they did it. Bit of a silly reason, but oh well. Hello! Wasn't expecting to see you here. That right there is Charcadet. It's a pretty rare spawn around these parts. But man, it's slower than a Lechonk and it's 3 levels higher? That's not a good sign for it. On its own, it's not very good, but it can evolve into one of two things, depending on the version of the game you're playing. And those Pokemon are pretty cool, and pretty strong. This guy, on the other hand, not so much. I can claim a Pokedex reward. Gimme, gimme. Thunderstone. 10 more and we get an Ultra Ball. Hey, Litleo. Oh, that's gonna be a hard nope from from Lechonk there. How about Pawmi? Also a hard nope. Do it again. Still a hard nope. That thing is kicking my butt. Let's go ahead and fast travel, or flying taxi, back over to the Pokemon Center. That is super fast, man! Switch 2 version. Gotta love it. Did you know? You can crouch. Whoa, hi. Been having nice battles, jump scare. Enough dawdling around this little area. Let's keep a move on. Hello. That's a craft. More accurately, it's a cloth. Such a weird cry, too. Very defensive, this one. As tends to be the case for most rock-type Pokemon. Get in the ball. Got in the ball. Level up and a new move. Double hit. Better than pound. Let's get rid of it. By the way, I haven't done a thing that I should probably do, and that's deck out my actual usable Pokemon with some items. It looks like the only one I can really make use of right now is the Oran Berry, as it will restore 10 HP. I could probably also give Lechonk a Cherry Berry, because I expect paralysis will be a more common thing than anything else around here. I'm gonna scare him so bad. Suddenly from the bushes, boo! Ha! Bet you never saw that coming. I had to talk to you in order to have anything happen with you, so, you scared me, kid. Good job. Oh no. I'm in trouble. The weakest Pokemon base stat total-wise. Oh gosh. I'm in the trouble. Whatever will I do? Is this hard to follow? Bonsly. I will switch for Collab because it has low kick. Skiddo watching us. Super effective, go! Aw, I didn't do a lot of damage. I was expecting Bonsly to be heavier than that. Uh-oh. Now it's gonna low kick. Well, it's a good thing I'm also really light. But if I give it the Float Stone, then it'll be even lighter, and then Copycat low kicks won't do as much damage. A very, very situational use of the Float Stone, but still a use all the same. One more hit. Cha-ching. I lost? I didn't see that coming at all. My little goats. Oh dear. That was a bit of a dumb move. How about now? That's also a dumb move. Can my Pokemon not take these guys out? Try again. Uh-oh. Yeah, I am definitely in trouble now. Not really doing a lot of damage with the Covet, and Leech Seed is going to make sure Skiddo stays healthy. I'm going to throw a ball at it. Alright, Great Ball, go! Help guarantee the catch. Wasn't confident that a Pokeball would do it. Level up. We should be getting pretty close in levels to evolution on at least Lechonk and Palmy. So I'm wondering if maybe I should use this rare candy on one of them. Nah, I'll wait a second. But the Zinc, on the other hand, I will be using to make Lechonk a little bit more defensive. Now, I think for the last thing we're going to do today, let's check out one of these raid dens. Crystals. Here we've got a Terra Pokemon, and look at that, it's a Lechonk. It's going to be a Fairy type. So, I think I'm fine just being one of these two. Let's go with Zap. So we can change the Pokemon. Let's do Zap. And Challenge Alone. Help has arrived! So whenever you do Challenge Alone, you will get put into a raid with 3 AI-controlled characters. Oh, it's so blinding! It's a Lechonk! With a heart on its head. Let's do it! So, you have a time limit to defeat the raid Pokemon. You can, if you get knocked out, the time remaining will decrease. You can also cheer in the middle of battle, or to take up your turn, in order to either buff your attack, defense, or heal. But let's get started. Time's a wasting. Usually the AI will like to buff defense, and I say usually, they always will buff your team defense on the very first move. Oh! And that means defense and special defense. Looks like we are gonna be in trouble here. The Magnemite just paralyzed. Wow, that was an interesting maneuver there. The Lechonk with Thunder Wave. Now, at higher difficulties, there will be a point where the Terra Pokemon will put up a shield, and that will stop any status effects from affecting it, like Thunder Wave. So keep that in mind for later. But after landing 3 or 4 attacks, you get your Terrastalize buff, which again can only be used once per battle. But it does help do a lot more damage to the Terra Pokemon you're fighting. So you can't use the Terrastalization phenomenon immediately, but when you can, it does do a lot more damage to what you're fighting. We got the attack, let's go! Knocked it out. We don't need to catch it, but we will. You can also not catch it, you'll still get the rewards for it, and the Pokemon will just go away. And every time you choose to catch it, it'll be a guaranteed capture. So pick the ball you want it to appear in, and you're good. Swirling with crystal energy. And we got it. Got some nice rewards for that. Some experience candies, which I will be using immediately. Send that back to the box. And there goes the raid den. And your Pokemon the Pokemon that is used in the battle will fully heal afterwards. Oh, a little bit more, sir. Okay. And experience candy S, please. Cha-ching. And... you You know what? We're gonna get more rare candies eventually. Let's use this last rare candy, or only rare candy, on Zap. And at level 18... What? Zap is evolving. He's standing on 2 legs now. It's Palmo! Palmy into Palmo, and now it's an electric fighting type. It uses a unique fighting technique in which it uses its forepaws to strike foes and zap them with electricity from its paw pads simultaneously. And it wants to learn Arm Thrust, which is a fighting move. Let's get rid of something. How about Quick Attack? We've got a fighting user that is actually part fighting and not a tandem mouse using low kick. And yeah, there we have it. We got our first evolution. So for now... Oh, hello. I was gonna end the episode, but I just saw a new Paldean Pokemon there. It's nothing exciting, but it is this little cricket guy. It's Nimble. Once we catch Nimble, we'll call it an episode, and next time we will hunt down the next Titan. Or the first Titan, I guess I should say. We got through a lot of tutorials in this episode, but we are ready to be set out for adventure. Quaxley leveled up and is learning Double Hit. Get rid of Pound, I guess. A Grasshopper, not a Cricket, my mistake. Hey, by the way, Quaxley did hit level 16 earlier. But because it was an auto battle where he leveled up, it didn't prompt us that it was evolving. We've got its evolution, Quaxwell. I see that glitch is still there. If you skip through the Pokedex fast enough, it keeps the text on screen. Alright, now for real, that'll do it. Next time, let's head off in that direction, and we'll find the Stony Cliff Titan. See you next time.